So let's talk about Five Below. This is a specialty discount retailer. What that means is they sell products at a very discounted rate. A lot of their products, the majority of them, are products that are less than $5. There are some products that are between $6 and $25, but most of the time they're really discounted products. They also focus on the tween and teen market, which is very niche, and it's something to note for those of you who have cheap products but might not make sense for that tween market. One of the reasons I create these trainings is to ensure that you understand how these retailers operate. And if you've never heard of a Five Below because you live in another part of the country, then these are great opportunities for you to explore. So I like to give you information about the particular retailer, but also to give you a feel for what retailers you might not be thinking of selling to. So the thing about Five Below and the reason you want to consider exploring them is, first of all, if you have a tween product or a teen product, you definitely want to consider going after them. But also they have 1,200 stores they're responsible for as of now. That is tremendous buying power. 1,200 stores is like an instant success story if your product converts. It's a lot of money to be had. It's difficult to sell to them because you're going to need a product that is around $1 or so, a little bit more to be able to get to that $5 price point. Could be more, but if you really want to make any money on that product, it's going to have to be super cheap. And do you have products that are off-priced items that would be good for that audience? If you do, go for that retailer because they can buy a lot of quantities because they have a lot of products in their stores. My recommendation is to get in your car and go to a Five Below if you can and see what they're doing, what they're buying, what their deal is, and maybe there's an angle there because there are certain products that can be $6 to $25 for that audience, and you're just going to have to be one of the few that gets placed in that realm with them because it might be the right product for that other price point, but the majority will be very discounted. So that's something to think about. You definitely want to go to their stores and see which products actually were able to be higher ticket and why. That'll help you. The other thing you're going to have to think about is if you're going to sell to a tween teen market, your packaging better match. It better have kids on the box or whatever it is, or bright colors. You got to really look at the schematics of what that looks like because you can't just throw in any product into that store. It really has a theme, and if they care about that theme, they're going to ignore you if your packaging isn't aligned.